You're listening to Potty Mouth Radio, the home of movies, music, television, and comedy.
Previously on Time to Die. We freed some kobold prisoners and a gnome cleric, which not only meant we could offload that useless meepo prat, but we also now have a healer for the party, which will be a first. We ran afoul of some nasty goblins, but very smartly were able to trap them in a room where presumably they will slowly waste away and die of old age. And we headed off onwards to find this mysterious Balak.
I'm Paul, and I'm playing Kalana, a stunningly beautiful female high elf who is also a rogue.
I'm Liz, and I'm playing Umlaut, a young half-orc fighter from the Nibblefeet tribe.
I'm Dave, and I'm playing Falamir Wolfborn, a half-elf wild magic sorcerer.
I'm Billy, and I'm playing as Thelonious the monk. Get it? A 9-foot-tall, 500-pound tiefling who until recently had never left the monastery.
I'm Drew, and I'm your dungeon master.
It's time to die.
As you open the door and you look in the room, mounted and stuffed animal heads adorn the walls. The mounting job is sloppy, and the assortment of heads includes things such as cattle, rats, and other not particularly impressive specimens.
Kittens? I did guess that there would be kittens in here.
A few grisly trophies share the wall with the animals, including a couple of kobold heads.
Ooh.
Smashed and broken cabinets and small tables litter the periphery of this room. Mute victims of some sort of rampage. A rusted iron spike stands in the center of the room, trailing a broken chain. Thin patches of frost seem to coat sections of the walls, floor, and debris.
What kind of dragon are we chasing?
I would say Calcryx might be a frost dragon.
Interesting.
Okay.
Umlaut did not put any of that together.
No, me neither.
Are there, can we see in the room? Are there any other doors around?
Do you want to go in the room?
Thelonious, do you?
Umlaut will. Umlaut wants to...
It's Thelonious' turn.
Umlaut pushes him to go. She's like, your turn, and pushes him in, and she'll follow him in straight away.
All right, I go in the room. I go in there. Yep.
And when Umlaut steps in, she goes, "Brr, it's cold in here."
Must be a
must be some
Calcryx
dragons in the atmosphere.
There must be some dragon in the atmosphere.
Oh, you guys are all movie nerds. I love it.
Ice, ice, ice. As you enter the room, you suddenly have something kind of emerge from around the corner.
Shit.
Hello.
And it stares at you.
Hi.
I would suggest in Draconic we say, we have come to free you.
Yeah,
I don't know
that
Draconic.
Is that Calcryx?
I don't know. Ask it.
So that you say in Draconic, we have come to free you. And you hear it respond in Draconic, like, are you with the slaver? Or have you delivered him as a gift?
Trick question.
Wait, so is the gnome the slaver? Does it recognize the gnome?
I would say the slaver is either going to be a kobold or a goblin.
But it's clearly seen something. It's asked if we're with the slaver or have we delivered it as a gift. Are we being tricked by this fucking gnome?
It doesn't know we've got the gnome. The gnome's way out in the corridor.
I ask who it means is the slaver. I say we don't understand.
We will deliver the slaver.
Yeah, I say we're here to help you.
So Calcryx looks at you and says, that weak little kobold.
Meepo.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, damn it.
This is.
I think that's
was
where you
telling
end
you
it.
guys. How many times did I say we should be on the goblin's side?
You're also the one that said send meat back to them.
I say we're here to help you. What do you want from us?
We know where the slaver is.
Yeah.
We can take you to him, but first we need to know about the adventurers. But I am not saying any of this because I don't speak Draconic. So I say this out loud in common.
It's all on Thelonious because he's the only one in there that speaks Draconic.
Yeah, I say, ask him about the adventurers.
Yeah. I ask him about the adventurers, but I say, we're here for you. We're here to help you. What do you want from us?
Calcryx does not know anything really about any adventurers. She looks at you and says that she has been kept in this room, this bigger prison, since the goblins took her away from her slaver.
Well, then they're slaving you too. Say that,
I mean,
Thelonious.
I don't know.
Point
I'm
out
wondering,
everybody's bad.
What do you want, Calcryx? We'll help you if you help us. Do you want to...
Does she want to be
do you
free?
want to leave? We're searching for some adventurers. We don't really... Side of kobolds, side of goblins, we are on neither. So, what do you want from us?
We're on
What
the
can we
side
do
of
to help
freedom.
Yeah.
So Calcryx would definitely like to leave,
Well, then we can help you leave.
but she's hungry.
Okay. I said to Calcryx...
She doesn't want to work that hard.
Hold
I
on.
said to Calcryx, can you just give us a minute, please? And I step back out and I say to Kalana and Falamir, all right, the dragon is in there. What do we want to do? Do we want to chain her up and go back to the kobolds to try and get the key? Do we want to let her go? I think we need to have a bit of a party meeting here.
You just
I
said she
don't
said.
relish. I don't relish getting on the bad side of
You can try and chain up any dragon you want to, no matter how small it is. I'll pass on that. Thanks
Yep.
very much.
Didn't you just say
100%.
that she said she was hungry?
Does she
Are
eat
we her
goblin?
food?
What
No,
if we
we're-
feed
we-
her
I
the
think
gnome?
We got plenty of goblins.
I don't
I was going to say,
the
yeah,
gnome.
can we drag one of these goblin corpses in there?
We can.
Do you ask her if
Let's
you
ask
are her
what,
food?
what, what
Okay.
if you're hungry. What do you like to
Yeah,
eat?
poke your head in and
what
ask her.
hey,
God.
Calcryx,
As I start to edge away from the
wanna
doorway.
eat? What are you hungry for?
She kind of just she licks her lips and she's all like, I'm just very hungry.
Let's just throw
Would you
some
eat
goblins
would
at
you
her.
would you eat some goblins?
She said she would definitely eat goblins.
All right, cool.
Join our party.
All right, we drag these two goblins back into the room and deliver them to her as food.
Oh, wait on. Do we not want to say?
A prayer?
Why don't you? Why don't you join us and you can have all the goblins you can eat?
Let's feed her
let's-
first. Let's make her
yeah.
happy, and then we'll go from there.
Show
Have you
good
never
faith,
courted
right?
a woman, Dave?
Okay, well, that
All
was
right,
an
we
awkward
dragged the
silence for
goblins
way
in.
too long.
Once she's eaten, she's got no incentive to
I was
help
a bit
us.
slow there.
No, well, I think we show good faith, right? We show, hey, look, we said we'd feed
Yeah.
you, and look, we've immediately fed you, so you can
Yeah.
automatically think that we're good people.
Yep.
So, but
Alright,
we
so
also don't want to get
no,
very
we-
close. We want to throw the
We grab
goblins
these.
at her.
We grab these two goblins, and we throw them in there for her.
Okay. So you're going to drag the two bodies
Yeah.
of the goblins that you killed earlier? Okay. So she kind of looks at you and she says, I will let you serve me. This is fine. But you must promise to bring me enemies. And I will let you leave here.
But we can leave already
I will-
anyway.
But thankfully you can't speak Draconian, so that's good.
I said, well, who
She
are
does
your
say that
who are your
she-
enemies?
But she says, everyone here. This place is mine. It should be mine.
Right, so
Okay.
the kobolds
I was-
took her first. The goblins took her from the
Yeah.
kobolds, so she hates everyone and wants to eat everything.
Okay,
It sounds
I
like
ask
she
her
owns
if
the
she
whole
knows. I ask her
Yeah.
if she knows about a tree in the lower levels of the citadel.
She wants to take she tells you that she wants the fortress for herself, which includes the fruit and the tree from the lower levels.
I say the word Balak
She says,
and see what she says.
she growls at the name. She knows of Balak, and she says he is he's greedy with that tree. The tree should be mine.
All right.
Can you
I-
ask
I've
what the
I've
tree
spent my
does?
entire life
Thelonious?
chained up.
All right. I ask her what the fruit of the tree does specifically.
Nice.
She's not sure. She understands that the tree can have healing properties or the tree can do harm. It depends on when the fruit is picked.
Okay. How about
very
this?
complicated.
I say to her that we are on her side and we don't like Balak either. Will she help us get to the lower levels and fight Balak? We don't care about the goblins. We don't care about the kobolds. We're just here looking for some adventures that Balak has taken, and we will help her if she will help us.
She's wanting to know exactly how you are going to help her.
Well,
We're gonna get rid of
we
all the
have
bad
a
people.
wizard.
We will
We have a wizard.
we will help kill all of the goblins
And Balak.
And all the
who are her
kobolds.
enemy,
We'll kill
And-
everyone.
and she can then feast on them and take back her tree, which is rightfully hers.
We will get rid of Balak and all of everyone else except for the adventurers. We just want Balak to. We just want the adventurers and they'll leave.
She wants to know exactly how many does she get to eat?
All of them.
All
we
of
don't
them.
care. She can eat everyone.
Everyone,
we pass.
every goblin that we find is hers.
And
All
every
kobold.
kobold. We don't care.
And
They're all
Sure.
hers.
Just
'Cause
no
clearly they've
humans,
both
done
elves,
she
half
turns-
elves, gnomes,
Gnomes,
or
no.
whatever the hell
Yeah,
Billy
yeah.
is.
Yeah.
She turns her head when she says that that she's allowed to eat the kobold, and she says like all of them.
I
Yep.
mean,
All of them.
we think so. Are there any good ones?
No,
Ask
we
her
don't
if there's
care.
any
It's
good
fine.
Well, she doesn't. Maybe she wants. I don't know.
I kind of feel bad after setting them all free from being prisoners and now serving them up as hors d'oeuvres to a dragon. But
I know. We should have saved them to feed to her now.
Eh.
Yeah.
What did they expect after trying to double cross a dragon? I think
do-
the only thing.
I'm chaotic neutral. She can eat all of the kobolds.
Let's ask her. Does she want us to lead her back to the kobolds first, and then will she take
Oh
us
God,
to the
no,
tree?
that's too far.
She said
Progress.
he said, if you could bring me my enemy.
Why can't she go herself?
Yes.
Like, I'm very lazy. That sounds like a lot of walking
This-
up and down
this
stairs.
dragon's
and
not
things.
bringing
She
a whole
also,
lot
she
to the
also says,
table.
but I like this plan. I like this plan of me getting all of them, eating them all. Then no one will stand in my way to rule this place.
Then
Let's
let's go.
think we just agree and get out of here because she ain't coming with us. And even if she did come with us, I'd be worried about becoming a snack at any particular point in time.
Yeah, I think Thelonious, you should just tell her that we'll absolutely go and do all of that and be back very soon with all of her enemies to eat, and it'll all be fine and dandy and not a lot, and then run away.
All
think
right.
that's what we
Yeah,
should
Who
we-
said
we'll-
who said they were who
Sorry,
offered
sorry.
to take her back to the kobolds?
I
that would
said
be
that.
bloody Thelonious.
Thelonious
I
was
did.
thinking aloud, and as a party, we decided that was a silly idea because it's all the way back, and we want to go forward.
Yeah,
He said that in common.
I think that's what we decided.
Why
that we
do
think
you
he
think
should.
she doesn't understand? Oh,
Damn it.
Billy, get me a persuasion.
Wait,
check.
the dragon understands common.
Why did we let Billy do the talking? I'm supposed to be the one doing the persuading.
Mate, 21 persuasion. Hell yeah.
All right, you fluked it.
She's just charmed by a tiefling.
He is half dragon.
Okay.
Maybe she's got a crush on him.
So she is going to be really excited with what you have brought up.
You got a date, Billy? You're like Donkey in the Shrek movies.
She kind of looks at you and she says, "We could trick them." And she kind of like walks over and she grabs a rope and she just says, "Take me back."
I don't
Okay.
know if this was the best idea.
No, look, because we can go and get that key now. We can stop going down here. Like, maybe that key takes us to the lower levels without having to go through all this goblin stuff. We can
Yeah,
take
but
her back,
are
get
you
the
not
key. She
getting-
can eat them.
But Thelonious, are you not getting the
Worst
vibe?
monk ever.
Are you not getting the
I
vibe
don't-
that she's kind of evil? I'm kind of
But I
whispering
don't
this in his
care
ear.
if she eats the kobolds. I
But if
like.
she takes over everything, I don't think that's good.
She only wants to take over this place, the Sunless Citadel. It's sunken
She
anyway. No
just
one comes
says
here.
That. I'm not sure about this. And I look at the other
Too
two.
late.
I'm like, do you think this is a good idea?
What I really don't want to do is fight a dragon as a level 1 character.
Yeah, that's my thing
So-
too. Let's do what she says. Yeah.
Why don't we just say that we'll go and sort some things out first, and then we'll come back.
Because she heard Billy and now she's involved. She wants this
I
to
know.
happen.
Can I just
All right.
stress, if we go with this plan of doing the Chewbacca, tie up the dragon and pretend that we've got a prisoner, which is, I'm assuming, what Calcryx is suggesting, that Thelonious does not then decide to betray the dragon, thinking that we've got it tied up safely.
I'm not going to betray the dragon. Like you guys, I only care about the adventurers. That's what I was saying earlier. I don't want to get involved with this whole kobold dragon, goblins thing. I just want to find the adventurers. So I reckon let's just
Can we confirm with the dragon that she's okay to leave the adventurers alone and the gnomes and the humans and stuff? That she'll
All right.
only
I
target them? Can we
ask her,
confirm?
can you promise me that you will not turn on us and you will help us reach our goal?
That she'll only target the kobolds and the
Kobolds and goblins. Yeah.
So she doesn't know anything about any adventurers.
But if she saw them, she wouldn't eat them. Can she promise?
She says that as long as I can get all of the goblins and kobolds out of my fortress,
Yep.
I will be completely compliant.
And you'll help us find the tree and our adventurers and get out of here alive.
I'll decide after dinner.
This is not sounding super positive for us.
Yeah. Anyone else seen Damsel recently? This is sounding pretty sketchy at best.
So you've agreed that we're going to lead them, take them back up to the kobolds to eat them all. Is
So
essentially what we've done,
you've
right?
agreed to lead Calcryx back to the chamber with the kobolds, and she is
what
more than
could
intrigued.
possibly go wrong?
To be fair,
Yeah.
we did say that we would bring the dragon back for the kobolds. That's what we
Yeah.
said we'd do.
That's what I mean. Hopefully we'll get the key still. Okay, actually, that's one thing. As I'm tying the rope around... fuck, how have I forgotten this dragon's name?
Calcryx.
Calcryx. As I'm tying the rope around her, I ask, can she just wait until the kobolds think that we've helped, so we get the key before... actually, you know what? If she eats them all, we'll just grab the key anyway. So never mind. I don't bother. I just...
Yeah, I think that's the least.
Unless she eats
that
the
is
key.
the
I know it was on the
least of our
wall,
worries.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I turn everyone, I'm like, are we good to go right now? Or do we want to have a little bit of a nap? Like, does anyone need to do a reset like for overnight? Or
I think
do you just want to
we're
go
all
for it?
we're all full health. I have no healing spots, but our gnome friend I think has his 2 still, doesn't he?
He used one on Umlaut.
Yeah, he only used one healing.
And does he doesn't have healing cantrips? That's not a thing, is it?
No.
Okay.
He does not have
Well,
he does not have cantrips that would be healing.
I mean, we could take a rest here while Calcryx is here protecting us anyway. She's out of her chains. She's free. She's going to eat anything else that comes in.
Is
Do
she
you guys
going to
wanna
be?
take a nap?
Is she going to happily sit there for 8 hours while we sleep?
Well, she's been there a while. What's 8 hours?
Nah, look, let's just go for it. Let's go. We've got a dragon
Okay.
protecting us. We're going to be fine.
I am just going to sidle over to Kalana and be like, do you think we're doing the right thing here? I'm a bit nervous.
No, not especially. I share your nerves on that. Once again, we ladies lead from the front with our intuition and idiocy pointing towards our male
I
counterparts.
feel like we've let the boys
I'm very
decide what to do.
uncomfortable with this course of action.
Well, no, look, I'm going to say, well, this is what we came here to do. We came here to get the dragon and take it back to the kobolds, and that's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're doing.
True. Kobolds. The kobolds never gave us any indication that the dragon was unhappy with them.
That's right.
And
So
thought that they were
I tied
prisoners.
the rope around Calcryx, but very gingerly to make sure that it's more for looks. She can get out. And I guess we start strolling back down all the multiple hallways.
While you're doing the tying, I would like to duck into a little corner away from people where I might have a little bit of privacy. And I would like to just pull out my little cord doll, figurine, whatever, which is my god. And I would just like to be like, dear cord, sir, I am a little bit worried because I think we have just befriended a dragon, and from the stories that I've heard, the dragons are a bit scary and could eat me. Please make sure I don't get eaten. That is all. Thank you, good sir, and murders and whatnot. You're the god of killing.
And
So I feel like you're like that. Okay, amen. And then I'll tuck cord away in my pocket and then rejoin everyone. I just thought I'd put up a little bit of help from the powers that be. Never hurts.
Sure. Okay.
You can move me right towards the back of this exchange. Thanks. Drew.
Hi, Queen. Here's your dragon.
So are we going straight back to Isandril?
Yeah, that's
That's the plan, right?
Okay.
That's
All
what
right,
you
yeah, let's do it.
decided. Yep.
I mean, not right at the back. I can be ahead of the gnome.
all right. So you make it back.
My giggle was for how far Dave put himself at the back of the group.
Pillar. I'll go
Yeah.
behind a pillar.
I'm not sure why I'm not standing right next to Calcryx. I don't think she'd be doing that. I think she's hovering next to.
No, Thelonious has to be because he's holding the rope. But the rest of us can be carefully arranged behind pillars.
I'm the one who befriended the dragon.
That's what half dragons will do, right? Is that what a tiefling is?
I think so.
No.
Tiefling is a half demon kind of thing.
Half demon, sorry.
Yeah.
My bad.
Equally scaly, but less dragony.
Yep.
Right.
Amlet would be like, "Hi, Meepo," and yell,
Yes,
and let
slaver.
him wave at him. No, I would.
He
Well,
he sees you. He
Do
waves.
you want to seem to appear to be friends with the slaver?
I hadn't really thought it through. Amlet was just like, "Hey, there's my friend Meepo."
Meepo definitely sees Calcryx, and he gets excited, and he's all like, "Dragon!"
These kobolds seem to be rather clueless, unless things are going to suddenly go pear-shaped for us.
I might yell to Meepo, yeah, the dragon remembers you.
Meepo just it's like, ow.
I should remember we've got a dragon on our side. I don't know how powerful said dragon is, but it feels like should be able to take care of a few kobolds. But that said, had been captured by said kobolds before. So
Yeah. So what happens? So Thelonious is like, sup, lady,
Yeah,
here's our
I
dragon.
say, Isandril,
Give me
we've
my
done what
key.
you asked. We brought you your dragon. May we please have the key now?
She kind of looks at you from afar. She says, bring the creature.
All right. I do it. I walk up to her, bringing Calcryx with me.
I'll be like a couple paces behind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stay close, please. Just in case.
A couple paces behind.
All right. So she kind of like reaches up and she waves her hand in front of the dragon mouth that is the top of this throne, and it like slowly opens, and she catches the key as it falls out, and then she just walks over and she opens her hand in front of you.
Okay.
Okay. I
Thelonious.
take the key and I
Take
say
the key, Thelonious.
thank you very much. We'll be on our way to...
She's holding the key. She's holding her hand out, saying, "My dragon."
Okay. I hand her the rope with that is tied to Calcryx.
And she hands you the key.
Umlaut yells out, what does the key open, please? Thank you, ma'am, lady, person.
She just kind of looks at you and says, "I've never known.
Cool. That sounds really valuable.
It's just always been there.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Possibly there's a locked door somewhere."
I suggest we all back.
Yeah, I agree.
Away
We say
to
thank
the
you very
rear of
much.
the room.
Thank you for your help. I'm glad that we could help. We're going to go look for the rest of our party, and we get out of there.
Could
What
we,
should we say? Calcryx, have at it.
do we go to, but
I
I'd
don't
like
even
to
think we
know,
mentioned.
Is
I
that
don't
what
think
you
we say anything to Calcryx.
Do you
We just
say
leave.
Calcryx have at it?
We don't say
do we
anything to
wanna ask
Calcryx. We
them?
just leave.
I will stage whisper to these guys
I
once we
can't
get a
speak
bit further
Draconian.
back and be like, should we ask her about where to find Bellix or anything? Or Bellic or whatever his name is?
Bell end.
Yeah, let's ask her where to find the bell end.
Well, Dave is up there. He speaks Draconic. I've already left the room.
Yeah, you fucking teleported.
I think before then I leave the room, I'll turn back and yell out, oh, before I go, where can I find Bellend? I mean, Bellic. I mean, there's a guy and there's apples.
All right. As the only person speaking Draconic who's not halfway
But
back
she
down
speaks
the map.
common, doesn't she?
Surely she can speak common
Yeah,
to you.
so I've yelled out that in
You've
common.
already, yeah. Umlaut's already yelled it out.
She says she's not exactly sure. She doesn't venture to the lower levels. She said it's somewhere beneath the goblin encampment.
And what's the quickest way to get there? You don't know?
Probably back the way you came.
Okay, thank you. And then I'm like, we'll leave.
All right,
yep,
cool. So
let's
as soon
leave.
as you say thank you, you hear a loud roar and a lot of screaming.
Okay.
I will very much hurry away out of that room.
Yeah.
All right.
Paul,
Well,
are you staying to watch? Oh no. Okay.
oh no. I'm
I kind of do want
I
to
am morbidly curious.
And also, Calcryx is going to be on our side if she eats these kobolds, right? So if we stay and watch, then she can come with us afterwards to go back through the goblin camp.
Do you think?
Oh,
Let's stay and watch. Yep.
Well, the Ysandril needs to now make a con save.
Holy shit, yeah, we don't want to get on the wrong side of this dragon looking at
Icy
that.
blasts of a hail
Oh,
in a
she fails
15-foot
it.
cone.
She fails a con
5d8
save.
cold damage.
So what has she done? A cold breath.
Yeah, 5d8 damage. So up to 40 points of damage. Minimum 5.
I'd remind you we were on an audio podcast and we're all just reading something in the chat that the
I know,
listeners don't
I know.
know anything about.
Okay, so all you
Yeah, I'm
hear
sure
is
Drew's about to describe it, but I'm just marveling.
all you
at-
hear
oh.
is a loud roar. A lot of shrieking and panic arises from this group of kobolds, which, as Ysandril is standing there with the rope, and just you almost have this look upon her face where she's like, "Oh, my dragon is back! My dragon is back!" And the noose around Calcryx's mouth drops, and there is just a bright flash of light. And
Oh.
all you see is a frozen body hit the ground and shatter to pieces.
Wow.
Oh.
I can't believe they had no inkling that this dragon was peeved with them.
She's dead.
Well, she
What
can't
about all
eat her
the
now,
other-
can she? She wouldn't be
what
very
about all the
tasty.
other
That Meepo
kobold?
and his crew.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll fight it out. Like they're immediately starting to fight. Calcryx will definitely start like biting and hitting things.
I think Umlaut's just going to back away from that because clearly Calcryx has it under control and it just all looks really cold. And
I mean, while
getting
she's
cold
killing
fingers.
them, should we go try open that locked door with this key and then we can come
That's
back
what I
and
was
check
going
on
to come
her
over and
soon?
ask you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not confident that Calcryx is going to kill all of these kobolds. There are a lot of them.
Yeah.
I would have gone over to Thelonious as we walked away and said, so with that key, there was that place that I found a lock and there was a dragon on there. Should we go and look in there?
Yep. Let's do
Yes.
it. Yep. All right.
So we all go to that room where there's like the fancy dragon pictures on the walls and I'm like, oh, pretty. Now unlock stuff.
Yep. Can we try that
Try
key
to.
on that door, Drew?
You totally can
I
try.
hope there's like
for
a
that key on the
full-size
door.
dragon in there just ready to bounce our faces off. Ta-da!
All right. So back in this room, just a reminder, masonry walls of this 20-foot wide hall are in poor repair. The fallen is collapsed. You see the dead rodent from the giant rat that you killed, some time ago, filling the southern section with rubble. The western wall is in much better shape than the other walls, and it holds a stone door with a rearing dragon carved in relief on it. The door has a single keyhole, which is situated in the rearing dragon's open mouth.
I mean, you'd really think they would have tried this, but I think we might as well try it too.
Yeah, I put the key in that hole and I turned it.
Whoa! Can I just try and check for any?
I think we already did.
Oh,
I
so
think we already
boring.
did perception
did?
checks on here like yonks ago.
Hey, I'll stand back and have at it then.
Yeah, I
Please.
put the key in the hole and I
Don't let
opened the
me
door.
stymie your style.
We don't have time to roll one dice. Don't be ridiculous. We're in a hurry.
Don't let the boys have all the fun.
Dave's got to get to the DMV.
All right, I'll turn the key, but you open the door, Ormlight. How about that?
Okay. The dragon magic vessel.
What? could
Assuming the
possibly
door
go
actually
wrong?
opens.
DMV. Okay, so that's what we're doing.
You put the key in, you turn it, and the door unlocks and opens.
Ooh.
Wow, these kobolds are really dumb.
Ooh, glowing blue thing.
Nice.
As the door opens, there's a hissing noise. A puff of dust around the door indicates that the chamber beyond has been sealed for ages. Dust, long undisturbed, covers every surface of this large gallery, and the air inside is stale. You see 3 alcoves on the north wall and 1 on the south wall. Each alcove contains what appears to be a dust-covered stone pedestal with a fist-size crystalline globe resting on it. The globes in the northern alcove appear to be cracked and broken, but the globe in the southern alcove glows with a soft blue light, and you can hear faint tinkling notes coming from it.
This feels creepy.
I kind of just want to go grab the orb. What do you guys think?
Oh, just touching
it-
things. We don't know what they
Well,
do.
It worked
Sounds
out.
like
It
an
worked out
Unlocked
for it
special.
worked out for Dave
Could
gutting
be
a
the only
pheasant.
remaining seal on a prison.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go and grab the orb.
I'm going to wait out here.
I'll follow him in, but I don't think I'll touch it. I'll just follow him in and be like, look at the shiny pretty.
Right, so Thelonious are going to go grab the orb?
Yeah, I grab it.
All right. Okay. So when you get with about 5 feet of it, brooding music begins to play throughout this entire area.
I'm looking
And the
around to
sa-
try and see where it's coming from.
Dun,
And the
dun,
sound
dun.
itself does carry into the room where Falamir is and Urki Timbers. Now, I need everybody to give me a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Well, I don't know
I'm
how well
fucked.
this is going to go for me. Well, my
Just
10 does not a 15 save equal.
Oh,
Wisdom save.
Falamir 21.
look at Falamir with this is nat 20.
Hey,
Sorcerer
20.
skills.
Okay. Well, all right. So everybody except for Umla and Thelonious, the people who got closest to it. Everybody else, whatever is happening, it doesn't affect you. But
Yay!
Thelonious and Umlaut, you now are terrified. You have some type of dire urge to get the hell out of this room.
Okay, I'm literally going to put my hands
And
up and
more
start
importantly-
screaming and run
More importantly, you feel like going all the way back outside
of the
outside
hole.
of the outside of the Citadel.
Okay, well, I'm going to put my hands up, start screaming, and start running. I'm literally just going to be like, ah! And start running out. So I don't know if anyone's going to tackle
At
me.
least it's not the two biggest and strongest
I
that have been
guess I'll
affected
follow
like
her.
this.
It'll be like Farley in Black Sheep.
Yeah, no,
the
yeah.
bees! The bees!
Oh, God, not the
Your
bees.
weapons do nothing. Can we try? Can I
I
try
s-
and calm them down and talk to them before they sort of fully bolt out of the room?
Am I still holding the orb?
You want to try and stop?
Oh, just say, calm down, guys. You've been affected by magic. Everything's okay.
Oh, no. Like talking to them doesn't do anything. Like what are you doing?
Umlaut's lost. I'm moving Umlaut around on a map that she doesn't know,
No,
and she can't remember which way
you
to go,
go-
so she's
you-
running into
you
different
go out-
rooms and running
You
around.
go outside.
Okay.
Out where I
That's
am.
the direction in which you are.
Am I
Okay.
still
Trying to
holding
run
the
to.
orb, Drew?
No, you never touched it even.
Oh
Never got
no!
there.
You never even got to touch it.
Oh, okay. Are we still feeling this deep
Yeah.
dread now that we're outside?
So as soon as you're outside, you feel fine.
Outside the whole citadel, or
Yeah. So once you guys leave and you go outside, you can no longer hear the music. You feel fine.
Okay, so I'm gonna like literally run out, hands up, being like ah until I get outside, and I'm like
Yeah.
ah.
And I'm going to look and I'm going to be like,
I-
what are we doing? What are we doing here?
That-
I asked
That was kinda
Gurky if
weird.
he's got anything that can help protect them from this, whatever's affecting them.
Well,
I think we-
firstly, now that we're feeling okay, can I
Put
step
stuff
back
in your
inside?
ears.
Am I
Yeah,
still...
can we just
now
stop
that-
and look at each other and be
yeah.
like, should we go back in? Because I think
Yeah.
we're okay now. That was
And
weird.
then, yeah,
Okay.
then we walk slowly back inside the Citadel.
I think we would go quite slowly and just be like, just feeling like we were looking for something. I'd be like looking around to see if the ghost. I would be looking to see if there are any ghosts following me. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be looking.
Meanwhile,
as I go back
Falamir,
in.
do you want to, with your magic abilities, examine this thing and tell us what's going on?
Yeah.
Take a stab.
Any ghosts over here? No. Was that a ghost? No. We're okay.
How do I investigate this thing, Drew?
Probably try to give it an Arcana check.
That seems
Oh,
like a
3.
pretty.
Oh my
Worst
god.
sorcerer ever.
A
nat
critical
1.
fail.
Well, you know something is magical, but you're not quite sure.
It's blue.
So are Umlaut and I okay now that we've left and come back in? Are we still hearing the music?
You can sort of faintly hear the music, but yeah, you're only so far inside.
I'm just
So-
going to be like, I don't like it here anymore. And that was a really shit reward.
Yeah.
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 Can
That
I
key
do
did nothing.
check around the rest of this chamber / room, Drew?
Sure.
I'm not just not want to
Just
go
to
in
see
there.
if
Am I allowed to do another Arcana check?
You totally can do another Arcana check.
I mean, the other orbs are all smashed. Are we guessing that all of these orbs were messing with people, so that's why the
That's
other
better.
ones are broken?
Natural
Oh,
20 this time.
Very nice natural 20.
So, I mean, you can obviously discern that if someone is going to fail whatever trigger this orb, this magical device is giving, that it is definitely preventing them from staying in the room. So
Genius,
it could be-
Falamir. Hadn't
it could
worked
be a-
that one out.
It could be a trap. It could be it could be like a type of security measure. You're not sure.
Okay. There's got to
I
be something in
turn
that
to
room. then.
Kalana, who is the only other person in there, and say, does it seem logical that the other orbs have been broken by someone trying to get past this, and if we break this one, the room will no longer have this effect on our weak-minded compatriots.
Well, I've done a little bit of a perception check there, as you can see, Drew. 18 in terms of looking round. Is there anything else remarkable about this room? There's no exit out of here? This is it?
There's a door on the...
You have a door on the far left end.
Right.
On the west
There's
side.
Nothing else to discover other than this orb?
Nope.
Okay. If it's a trap, it's obviously a magical one, so there's not much I can do about that.
If we exit the room...
We can try. I think
to
we should...
here, I can try to fireball it or something, see if we can crack this one.
I mean, the others have just been cracked. Surely we can just hit it with a knife or something.
Yeah, but there could be some sort of an explosion. I don't think we need to necessarily be standing next to it when we start hitting it with blunt objects.
Well, except that there's no skeletons or anything in the room. The others are cracked, so we can assume that when the others were cracked, whatever cracked them got out okay.
Vaporized the people that hit them.
Well, okay, yeah, that's true.
I want to turn to Urki and say, can you please bless the bad away? Because you're a blessing person, aren't you?
Bless the bad away.
Yeah.
That doesn't... I don't think that's really within my my purview.
Well, what kind of cleric are you?
He kind of like waves his hand, and you see like a flash of light, and he's like, I'm very minimal.
Expelliarmus Badius!
But I can help you.
I'm like, well, I suppose that's kind of cool, I suppose, but...
Well, how about this? Should we ask Urkel if he's ever seen this part of the Citadel before?
Part of the Citadel? No. When he was taken captive, he was taken immediately to that
cell,
to that chamber.
Why don't we just open the door and see what happens? Because that usually works out really well for us.
Are you going to go back in the room?
I'm not.
Back in the room, yep.
As of yet.
Oh, cool. Give me a wisdom save.
21.
Hey, look at that. You seem fine.
I would yell out to Thelonious, is it safe in there? I'm scared.
I say, yeah, it's totally fine, babe.
Okay, then I will trust him and come into the room. But just inside the door.
That's fine.
Give me a wisdom
I
save.
saw that coming. And I don't think this will go well.
6.
I got a 6.
Umlaut bolts from the room once more.
Run from the room.
Hands up, screaming, ah! And then
to me.
straight out to outside again.
That's the character. Sorry, that's the party member who's been keeping us alive thus far. Excellent.
All right,
And I think
the way
when
I see
gets
it...
to the outside, and then she gets to the outside, and then she'll be like, I'm going to get that. No, I'm not going back there. And I will sit down with my arms crossed on the floor, legs crossed, just be like, no, I'm not moving. I'm scared.
Oh.
Okay.
Right, well, we've got two choices here. We check the door, or we try and grab this orb and either move it, smash it, or just, pocket it.
Or we ignore this room and go back to Calcryx and just see if she's killed everyone.
Out of the room.
It's got to be purposeful.
I reckon we all go out of the room into this antechamber and try and smash it with some sort of a ranged attack where if there is an explosion, we at least partially shielded, because I don't want to go through that door without an umlaut.
Umlaut is not telling you this or suggesting this because Umlaut is outside with her hands crossed and maybe her fingers in her ears going, I don't want to. But Liz is wondering if Calcryx would know anything about this room because it has a dragon on it.
Yeah,
And this
or
is
we
her
ask
citadel.
Urki to smash the orb for us, and if it blows up, kind of meh.
But why not ask? We could ask Calcryx for advice.
Just the worst monk ever.
Do you want to ask Urki to hit it?
I'm happy to step back into this other room and ask Urki to hit it. If Urki's happy to hit it, like I don't know if he's happy to or not. He obviously has free will.
Do we want to potentially waste a second healing person when we can just fire a crossbow at it from from the other room?
Whatever floats your boat.
Urki, get out of the room.
Outside. Let's
get
try
out of the
this
room,
first.
mate. I know you want to help, but you're
I'm kind of keen to know what happens if you touch it, but anyway.
Oh, does Kalana want to touch it before we do anything else?
I'm keen to know. I don't want to do it.
All right,
Urki
gently touch it and then come out of the room.
What? Okay, so he puts his hand on it. It's like, what now?
All right, come out of the room.
Do I leave it here?
See if you can lift it up. Do you reckon?
Yes.
He grabs it and he picks it up. And he's like,
Is it?
It feels cold.
Ooh, cold.
Yep.
Frost dragon.
Liz,
Maybe.
again, from above, quietly whispers
I'm
in
hearing
your
a
heads.
disembodied voice suggesting we
Yes,
maybe
yes.
go and
I'm
see
not sure Liz
All right.
can
Calcryx-
suggest much from out there.
Yeah.
Calcryx wants to
Umlaut
come
would
and
not.
blow on this maybe.
Yeah, put it down. Let's go talk to Calcryx, see if he knows. Yeah.
She.
Yeah.
Don't misgender
So-
the dragon.
So leave it here.
Yeah,
Girls can be dragons
do we
too.
take it? Do we take it
Do we
with us to
take
Calcryx?
it to Calcryx and say, do you know what this is?
Yeah. Let's take it with
Yeah,
us.
carry it to Calcryx and ask.
What's the worst going to happen? The podcast ends at episode 9. Let's go.
Yeah, Calcryx gets offended because we have moved the holy stone and
let's do
laid
it.
our hands upon
Well-
it. And
Well,
cold
it's
breath.
Urkel doing it anyway,
Podcast
so if she's
won't
going to
end.
eat anyone, it'll-
That's true. Yeah, we send Urkel in there with it going, did I
Yeah.
do that?
The
Did I
podcast won't
do
end
that?
because Umlaut will be
it'll,
fine.
it'll just be the Umlaut show.
Yeah.
yeah. All right, let's.
So
yep.
as soon as Urki actually leaves the room with the orb, you just see it suddenly go. It shakes and there's a huge crack over it, and the light fades,
Oh,
and the music goes away, and he's like, "Oh, it's not cold anymore."
did I do that? Oh, Urkel.
All right,
Alright.
I'll go check the door out here then and see if I can see any traps very quickly. Someone go and get Umlaut.
Yeah, I'll go
You
get
can
Umlaut.
you can search the
Umlaut. The
Perception-
noisy thing is gone. You
perception
can
check.
come back.
sure.
But it's scary twice.
No, it's gone. It's gone. It's definitely gone. The gnome broke it.
Urkel got rid of the scary.
Okay, well, if I get scared again, I am probably going to stab you in the eyes. I'm just going to be honest. Because I don't like to be scared, and I get scared a lot. So
It's all right. There's nothing to
on
be scared
you.
of.
All right?
It's all
And she'll-
good.
Meanwhile, perception check Supremo here.
She'll...
22.
So Umlaut's just going to quickly... Well, she's going to
Nice.
slowly walk back in,
Roll.
by the way, and sit at the back.
Okay.
And then she's going to pull out her little dagger and just wave it menacingly at Thelonious for a minute, and then just tuck it in his side.
All right,
Cool.
all right. You find no traps on this door.
Who would like to open the door?
Well,
No.
you're not going to do it, Umlaut?
Are you kidding
Well,
me?
All right. I've opened doors. Umlaut's opened doors. I think we made Urkel do it.
Yeah, Urkel, grab the door, mate.
All right. Urkel opens. Urkel. I didn't call him Urkel. Urki opens the door. The air inside this little chamber is stale, and it is about 20 foot long. Sorry, which leads to another door on the other side.
Lead the way, Urki.
Yeah, go open that other door.
Okay.
Should we go get Calcryx first,
All right.
or we're just going to leave her up there feasting?
Nah, leave her.
Leave her.
I didn't think she was that keen to. She just wanted to.
She wasn't
get
gonna
the
join
kobolds,
us.
Right? Yeah, she didn't care
No.
about the rest.
All right. So
Let's check
Urki
the room
steps
for
forward.
traps.
Yep, there
Urki
you go.
steps forward, and there is indeed a trap. So,
Urki
as
fulfilling
soon as he
his prophecy.
As soon as he steps on, you see an arrow fly at him. You got to add 5 to this D20. A 20 hits Urki,
Ooh.
and Urki takes 5 points of damage as an arrow hits him.
Was the arrow from a trap, or was it coming through a cranulation? Like, is there a...
It was from a trap in the floor, so it shot up at him.
Oh, it is junk.
Ooh.
Oh.
Arrow
Oh, I
straight
don't
to
like
the
that.
junk.
Oh.
That's nasty.
Gnome, heal thyself.
So he hasn't moved. So the pressure plate itself has actually it's gone down. He hasn't moved off of it.
Oh.
Umlaut will pick up a big rock and come over and put it
Okay.
on the plate without stepping on it, and be like,
That's a good idea. There's lots of rubble in this room. Yep.
"Here, let me help out, I guess." Okay.
Let me help out, I guess. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Well, I'm a little bit still scared, but I think if you keep the thingy down, then that seems good.
That's okay, Umlaut, because with that brilliant plan of adding a rock, you just got a point of inspiration.
Hey.
Hey.
Rewardment.
Because he's just not very heavy. I figured he'd be the same weight as a rock. I was like, no, it's like you're here and you're not. So,
Well,
You pick up the rock, you're like, look, it's you.
yeah.
now that the trap
Problem
can't
solved.
trigger again, should we open that door?
Umlaut will open the door because she's already standing on the plate with next to the plate with the rock, right? So can she edge around it, or can she just walk over it?
Yeah, no, yeah. You can totally. So are we opening the door?
Yeah. I'm like, we'll do that. She got a bit of bravery through her inspiration. So she
through inspiration, yeah.
All right.
But you're peeking.
Okay, you peek in. Dust fills this hall like a layer of gray snow. In the rounded northern end of the chamber stands a 10-foot-tall sculpture of a coiled dragon carved from red-veined white marble.
Ooh.
It better not be one of those dumb fountains. It's a pretty cool statue of a dragon, guys. It's got, like, red stuff, and it's angry. Come look.
Ooh, there's a riddle under it.
Is there?
Is there?
Well, Amla is not going to know that because she can't read. So she will just be like, guys, come look at the pretty dragon thing.
Whomever moves closest to the statue, which I assume would probably be Umlaut, since
I'm
okay,
standing here, so I'm standing
Falamir.
a few feet back and just looking
All
at
right.
it because I can't read anything.
So Falamir, as you inch closer to the dragon, you suddenly see the dragon's mouth move, and you hear, "We come out at night without being fetched. We disappear by day without being stolen. What are we?"
If everyone's happy, I shall say in Draconic, stars.
It's fine. The riddle was in common, but you can say it in Draconic if you would like.
Mr. Fancy fucking pants.
Yeah, well, Amla would have just been like, what a pretty poem. She would have no idea that was a riddle.
All right. As you say stars, you hear a click, and then there's a gust of wind as from behind you, a door opens.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Next time on Time to Die.
Kalana, I love how you're like, the five of us can do this. I'm pretty sure we know who is going to be doing the bulk of the work on the lifting.
Sure, I
And it
realise
isn't
that's
you.
going to be you.
Umlaut,
I just want
so
credit where credit's
When I say the
due.
five of us, I'll be standing over the back here directing.
he'll be
Yeah,
there
that's kind of
yelling,
what I envisaged.
pivot, pivot.
100%.
Thanks for listening to Time to Die. If you want to get in touch with us, you can do that at pottymouthradio.com or pottymouthradio@gmail.com or on all the socials at pottymouthradio.